Hi guys, Isha this side and I hope you are doing great. Today I am talking about SUMPRODUCT function in Excel. This is a brilliant formula and can save you a lot of time if you know how to use it well. So let's get started. SUMPRODUCT function first multiplies the range that we have provided and then it adds up that range or the result. Let's see how we can use it. So as you can see on my screen, this is my first example. I have products listed in first column, then price, then quantity. What if I need to calculate total sale? The very basic practice or the usual practice that we do is calculate first price into quantity, then drag this formula and then take up the sum of this range. Now let's see how I can do the same using SUMPRODUCT formula. So I'll write SUMPRODUCT bracket, then I'll give my range that I need to multiply. The first range is the price, then second range is the quantity. I'll close my bracket and now I have the same result. See, SUMPRODUCT formula is that convenient to use and it also saves time. A very important point to be noted here is you have to give the exact same range. So if I change say B3 to B10, I'll get an error because the range has changed here. The number of cells in the first range is different from the number of cells in the second range. So this formula will not work in such a case. Now let me change it back to the correct range and I have my answer. SUMPRODUCT function has many use cases in Excel. You can also perform few arithmetic operations like addition, division, multiplication here, and once you have the result, after that operations are performed, it gives you the sum of final result. Let's understand it with the help of example. Let's have a look at example 2 that I have shared on my screen. So the first column is region, second is product time, and then the total sales number. What if I want to make my formula dynamic? I have region in one cell, product in another cell, and I need to calculate the total sale. Let's see how I can using the SUMPRODUCT function. So I'll write SUMPRODUCT bracket, it's asking for array 1, which is this region here. And in this particular region, I want this south region, which is cell A27. I'll close my bracket. I'll put this in my brackets. So whenever I'm using equal to sign, I have to put it in brackets. I need to multiply it with another range, which is product type. And in this particular range, I'm giving reference of cell B27. So I'll again put it in brackets. And I need to calculate the total sales for these two particular combination, that is region and product. So again multiplication sign and then I'll give my sales range. Since the sales range I am not putting anything in equal to sign here or giving any cell reference, so I can use it without brackets also. Let's close this formula and the result is 17100. If I see, I have two cells here, south accessories, it's 9600 and the last one 7500. So 9600 plus 7500 is 17100 and I'm getting it correctly. So what if I change it to some other region? Say I change it to north and product is, it's giving me 0 because in northern region there is no product type of accessories. Let me change it to clothing. So now it's 5000 plus 8900. That's 13900. That is also one way to use SUMPRODUCT formula. If I want the sales of any one particular product type, say only clothing, but I don't have any specific region, so I can remove the first range and now I'll have my result for clothing here. Before I proceed further, I want to explain a very important point here. So let's go to formulas and evaluate formula. So you see this is a SUMPRODUCT formula. If I go to next evaluate, they have taken the regions, each and every region. So this formula will go to each and every cell. It will evaluate the north. Like, so we have provided north as one of our reference. So it will check in each and every cell whether it's true for north or not. So it will check true for first cell, yes, east, it's false, and likewise. But we want it in our numerals. This range is evaluated in terms of true and false, but to perform our arithmetic operation we need it in 1 or 0, and that is what this star or asterisk sign does for us. It converts the true and false values to 1 and 0 respectively. Let me explain it by making few changes in this formula. Say I don't want any particular region range, but I just want the product type clothing. And in this formula, I'll remove the range. I'll select this B range, and B27 is my reference, and then I need the sales number. I'll get it 0 because then I have not provided it star. There are 2-3 options. Either I select star, then I'll get correct result. So if I don't want it stars, I can also use double negative sign, else I can use 1 multiplied by the product type range, and that's how I'll get correct result. I can also do the count instead of sum. So if I remove the range of sales, I'll get the count of clothing product type in this entire range, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this formula is working fine. Let's have a look at another example around the same lines. So this is my example 3. Again, product, price and quantity. Let's calculate total sales here, provided I have a condition here that is of some particular product type and not the entire range of products. How I can do it? Say I want sales for product A only. So I'll write sum product bracket. Again, this is my range of product and my product type is A since I am giving reference and putting equal to sign. So I'll put it in brackets, star, my price, again star, my quantity. Since price and quantity columns are range, so I don't need to put it in brackets, and I'll close my sum product formula here, and I'm getting the correct result. What if I want to change my product type? I can also change it to say C. Instead of A, I'll write C, and accordingly my result is this. I can verify the same. I'll multiply the price with quantity, and say for product C it's 960 plus 1680, that makes it 2640. So this is also one of the use case of using sum product function, and it can help you save a lot of time for some in between calculations and operations. Now let me show you one last example if we want to calculate the weighted average. As displayed on my screen, this is my data and I have 4 classes, number of students and average marks are given for each classes. To calculate the weighted average, I'll write is equal to sum product. Again, the first range is number of students, the second range is average marks, and I'll close my bracket. Since it is a weighted average, so I need to divide it by weights also. I'll write divide sum of weights, which is number of student here, and approximately 63 is my weighted average for this range of data. Here I have explained few use cases of sum product function, but it can be used in many other ways. You can club it with other Excel functions to work depending upon the kind of data or the result you are looking for. So just go and explore. Yeah, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.